What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Ralo. Finally free from the feds. Let's talk about it. So, Ralo, the Atlanta rapper, has been released from the feds after serving 6 years on a trafficking charge for marijuana, smuggling hundreds of bowls of weed on planes, so on private jets. He's finally free, back out into the streets now. Happy to see that man out. I know that man family is happy also as well to see him out, and just another free black guy that we got out here, that got some sense and could possibly once again steer the culture in the right direction, right? Because Ralo always been a pretty good guy, to stand on principles. I know a lot of people, try to throw that snitching narrative out on him. From my understanding, it's like he tried to finesse the government. He didn't really tell on nobody. He just kind of had paid guys to say that, to try to take the charge, or to try to say they were really the kingpin guy. And the feds just didn't go for it. So from my understanding, he didn't give up anybody. Matter of fact, his lawyer was one of the ones who was kind of cooperating, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless of that, like I said, Ralo, you can see how he grew as a man. He's a man of Muslim faith, and always to me seemed to have some principles, like some kind of principles. So it's always a good thing when a man of principles is free, that has some influence, that can, speak to the streets and just, like I said, help to turn the page on the culture. Now, from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's been rumored that CMG offered to sign Ralo for $1 million. And Ralo turned it down because he said of his relationship with Dolph, and he was really close with Dolph, so he just couldn't see himself doing that. And that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, if that's true, I could see that from Ralo, because Ralo, to me, and from what I've seen, from what he's projected, has those type of morals as a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Where he stand on some type of principle. All you heard about, even though he was, selling death to the community, with drug dealing allegedly. And I'm not talking about no weed. I'm talking about the dog food that he always rap about. I'm talking about, but you heard about him putting his people on, buying apartment complexes and multi-family properties, and letting his people live rent free. That's some boss. You know what I'm saying? That's very impressive. A lot of people don't talk about that. Like, that's some Nino Brown type stuff. Like, that's what bosses do. So I gotta salute that. I can't do nothing but salute that. But you know what I'm saying? Just happy. I know he's happy to be free, man. A lot of people is trying to throw dirt on his name. I'm sure that he'll have conversations with them people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing him really getting a lot of love. I'm not seeing like the old Ralo free that you would think that you would see. So that means a lot of guys must have either went with that snitching narrative, or I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you what was going on there. I really couldn't tell you what that's about. But he is free, and he got his chance to speak his case, and I know he gonna be getting to work. So we got Ralo free, we got BG free. A lot of guys that got a lot of respect, they out here in the real world, in the streets. So man, let's hear what they got to say, and hopefully they can add to, like I said, changing that narrative and shifting the culture in whatever way they know best, right? It might not always be through the music, but through whatever influence that they have. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, about Ralo being free, man. Y'all excited to hear Ralo free, or are y'all riding with the snitch narrative? Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. It's the guy who is being there, big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who is being there, big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.